Bum, 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 bum. Woke up this morning, bum, 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 feeling blue. Bum, 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 bum. So down and out, I didn't know what to do. Bum, 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 bum. See, I need a dessert, and I need it bad. It's driving me crazy, and making me sad. So little time, want something new, quick and easy, but tastes good too. And then it came as if from up above. I heard a little voice that said, girl, you gotta spread some love. Then I knew exactly what to do. Grabbed a hold of my Philly, y'all, and my Cool Whip too. Worked in a fury, but then at last, boom, 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 I made the best cream cheese dessert, y'all, you ever had. Love my Philly, it's number one. Try the blueberry, y'all. Get yourself some. Have you ever been faced with the dilemma of making a dessert that's quick and easy, but that tastes good, that everybody's gonna love and remember? Well, I was thinking about that, and I started thinking about some of the great desserts that come out of New Orleans. The desserts that we make down in New Orleans are fashioned after the French, because of course everything down there is French influenced. The names, the streets, everything down there has that distinct French influence. Now, French desserts are made more often than not with some type of dough, and we refer to it as choux. The big French name is pate, like the shoe on your foot, you know, but C-H-O-U-X, not a shoe that you're wearing. And we use some type of pate in almost all of our fine desserts. And I wanted today to do a spin-off of one of those desserts using just the store-bought puff pastry shells, because it's a great facsimile for the buttery pate that the French make. Today I'm making blueberry creme petits, and they're little miniature desserts that you can use as a full-fledged dessert by serving 2 of them, or what I like to do is to serve them as an after-dinner hors d'oeuvre with either a little demi-tasse of cafe au lait or some kind of after-dinner cordial. And it makes a great accompaniment for if you want just something light after you've had a dinner, something light and sweet, but not too sweet, to kind of tingle your palate after you've had a great meal. This dessert only takes a few short minutes and a few ingredients to make. You're going to need about a half pint of fresh blueberries, and I've already gone ahead and I've doused these with a little bit of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon. That's going to enhance their natural sweetness, and you're not going to need to put any sugar on them. But if you want to add a little bit of sweetness to the berry, depending on how sweet they may or may not be, you can go ahead and sprinkle them with a little bit of powdered sugar, and that'll add a little bit of sweetness, more sweetness to the berries. Next, you're going to need some powdered sugar, because after they're made and they're all set up, we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to snow them with a little bit of powdered sugar. Makes them look good, and it makes them taste a little bit sweeter. Vanilla extract, about another 1/4 teaspoon that we're going to put right down in our blueberry cream mixture, again just to add some sweetness without putting more sugar down. Also, to make our blueberry cream, we're going to need some Cool Whip. I'm using the extra creamy. You're going to need 8 ounces of it. Regular Cool Whip will work just fine, but I find that the extra creamy Cool Whip makes this like almost a moussey texture when you blend it with the Philadelphia cream cheese. And then of course we're using the 8 ounces of blueberry Philadelphia cream cheese. I've had it out, it's softened. We're going to blend it all together, and then we're going to use this as the cream for the inside of our patty shells, and it's going to make these petits nice and creamy and delicious. First, we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees. to warm it up so that it'll be ready for our pastry shells. Here I have a baking sheet that I prepared with some parchment paper, and now I'm just going to go ahead and place our puff pastry shells on the sheet so that we can pop them in our preheated 400-degree oven. They're going to puff up nice and light and golden brown in about 20 minutes. We'll let them cool, and then we'll be ready to fill them with the blueberry cream mixture that we're going to make using the blueberry Philadelphia cream cheese. Our puff pastry shells are already in the oven. They're baking and rising at 400 degrees. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and start making our blueberry cream so that when they come out, we're going to let them cool for a minute and we'll be ready to fill them and eat them. So we're going to start by just getting our 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese right down in the bowl. Get my 2-spoon method going here. And then to that, we're going to add our 8 ounces of Cool Whip. There are our pastry shells. And blend that well. And to that, we're going to add a couple of tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of confectioner sugar, and 1/4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So now we've got everything down in the bowl and we've mixed it well. And now it's time to go ahead and add it to our patty shells that have just come out of the oven and have cooled for a couple of minutes. I've gone ahead and filled my decorator tool with some of the blueberry cream. If you don't have a decorator tool, you can just spoon it in and smooth it out. And I'll show you how to do one of those not using this, but this makes it nice and elegant looking, especially for special occasions. So first I'm going to start by just putting a dollop of the cream in each one. I'm going to just place some of the blueberries, followed by some more of our cream. See how pretty that is? Top it with a couple more of our blueberries. A sprig of mint for color. And then we're going to just snow them with some powdered sugar. So now, what if you don't have a decorator tool? Really easy. Take 2 spoons, put a dollop of your blueberry cream right down in. Do your berries. And then do a fancy dollop using your finger. Is that fancy dollop? So the next time you're singing the blues because you can't come up with that quick and easy delicious dessert, not to worry. There's blueberry Philadelphia cream cheese. Pick up some and start creating something fabulous today that'll keep your family singing your praises for a long time to come. I could eat 10 of these. Seriously, y'all, I could eat 10 of these. Whoa, yeah! Get yourself some.